Alright, just taking care of a couple last minute things, and I'll be ready to start here in just a second. Excuse me. Ooh, drank a little bit of water the wrong way, but first round's gonna be Pity Pat versus Ham. Already, Ultibet's heavily favored towards Ham. I think that's a pretty good choice, although it does a lot of the times boil down to the stage pick. And for these first couple rounds, I'm going to be working on a couple of the preps for the tiebreakers. So I'm going to be pretty quiet for the first few games, get some stuff ready behind the scenes. But the matches will go on, and hopefully this won't take too long. Alright, and Pity Pat just got hit by that final smash probably only about 30 seconds ago, so he's not going to be able to rely on getting that final smash on this last stock. So he's got to overcome this deficit on his own. But he's got Ham right towards the edge of the stage, and I think he hit him. Who's going to get it? I think Pity Pat is. And there go pretty much all of the Ultibets right out the gate.
That was easy.
But we do have one ultimate left. I'll take a look and see who it is after this. Alright, looks like DK's got the last ulta bet, and he chose Amiibos. Very interesting choice on this one. Amiibos is a very good link, and it always is very dangerous to bet against Fami. But Daikokuten's had a really good run this season, and I think he's one of the top Amiibo in his group. I think he might actually be #1. Yeah, Daikokuten #1 at 6-2 against Amiibos 4-4. But like I said, it's never a bad pick to go with Fami. And as we can see, Amiibos actually is starting out really well on this first stock. Ooh, but that getting hit by that smash attack is definitely going to hurt. So Amiibos did manage to lose that lead he had early on, but he does have Daikokuten in KO range, so he might be able to catch up here if he's careful. But Daikokuten doing a really good job at getting these hits on Amiibos, and they're almost getting a second KO there. Oh, is he going to be able to make it back? He makes it back, but Daikokuten's just waiting on the ledge. And it looks like Amiibos is going to get that first knockout, but Daikokuten still has a really, really good edge on this second life. And good perfect shield, and he's got Amiibos off the stage again. And that puts him in KO range, and he hasn't really done a whole lot of damage to Daikokuten, so this is Daikokuten's chance to really pull ahead and knock Amiibos down to his last stock while still being at a pretty healthy percent for his second life. And he manages to do it. There's a Smash Ball out, so this could be Daikokuten's chance to just win the game right here. Or Amiibos could use this to catch up, but it looks like Daikokuten's going to be the one with the final smash. He's going to use it, but he's a little bit too far away. But Amiibo's doing a pretty good job at catching up. If he can get 1 or 2 more hits on Daikokuten, he's back in the game. But Daikokuten is managing to chip all that damage on little by little, getting Amiibos closer and closer to KO range on his last stock. It looks like Amiibos is playing it right. He's keeping his distance, and he's waiting for the perfect opportunity to get that knockout. And at 172%, basically just got to sneeze on him. There he is. So Amiibos does have a path to victory right now, but he's at 71%. He has to play smart, kind of like he was during the second part of that last stock, and he's still doing it, using those ranged attacks and not letting Daikokuten get a chance to come back. Ooh, great combo, but got interrupted by that perfect shield from Daikokuten. But Amiibo's getting closer and closer to having Daikokuten in KO range, and that almost was it right there. Even at 68%, you got to be careful getting hit by a smash attack on the edge of the stage like that. And another good perfect shield from Daikokuten is going to give him an opening to go ahead and take that victory. Alright, I'm gonna keep working on my my tiebreaker spreadsheet real quick so I don't have to do too much work after the stream to get everything figured out afterwards to see who goes where. But speaking of people going somewhere, Daikovaten winning that match did guarantee his spot in the season finals, only having 2 losses the entire season during the Prize League. But going against Zero, Zero is pretty much eliminated at this point. Even if he wins this match, he is still going to be sent back to the Survival League. But Wisdom does need this match if she wants to stay in the running for the finals. If she's not careful, she could let... Actually, no, she's gonna make it into the finals because she'll still have 6 wins even if she loses this one. So Wisdom's fine, but Zero's he is 0-8 currently, despite being a really good hero and doing a great job in Season 5. He's been having a lot of trouble in this group. So Zero right now fighting for his dignity. And unfortunately for him, he has to do it against the Amiibo that is tied for first place currently in his group. And it looks like he does it. Zero getting that 1 win just to avoid a shutout. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough, and he is going to be getting sent back to the Survival League for Season 7. But he did get that win. He did save his dignity. And that actually is going to cost Wisdom a seed position in the finals as well. So he did a little damage to Wisdom also with that win.
Battle! King Sword Fighter. King K. Rool! 2, 1, go!
Alright, I have most of my stuff done and ready. So, going back to this, this last round in Group Y, after this we're going to have a pretty good idea of who's going to be moving on and who's going to have to do a tiebreaker. First place, the first 3 spots are pretty much a given at this point. I think it's going to be Daikokuten, Wisdom, Buwaya, and Pity Pat. I don't really think there's anything any of these other Amiibo can do to make it into the finals, but there will be some stiff competition for the Up and Down tournament. I'm going to have to take a little closer look to see where it stands after this game, because I haven't refreshed it since we've had these first 4 matches. But after this one, I'll have the updated finals, and it looks like Buwaya trying to finish it off there with his final smash, but just a little bit too high. Braveheart going to have another couple tries to win this match, but it's looking like he's going to fall just short of the ledge, and that's going to be the end of his Season 6 career.
Start battle. Ridley. Zelda.
Alright, so for Group Y, the way the advancements work in the Prize League, the top 4 positions are going to go into the season finals. And that's going to be Daikokuten, Buwaya, Wisdom, and Pity Pat. Those are the 4 that have made it into the finals. After that, it's going to be a toss-up. The next 2 positions go into the Up and Down tournament. That's going to be a tie between SMHY-Me, Cyber Sans, Ham, and Amiibos. After that, the next 3 positions are going to go to the, they're going to automatically sent to the Qualified League. Part of that tiebreaker that I mentioned earlier is going to be going into that Qualified League position, but also Braveheart is going to be sent down as well. He made his way up through the Up and Down tournament this season, but didn't quite do good enough to stay in the Prize League, so Season 7 is going to be his first time in the Prize League. And an unfortunate teleport from Nehru, but she is able to recover from it. And then it looks like Zero going 1-8. He will have to come back to Season 7 in the Survival League, so he's going to have to fight for his position to try to remain in the league. It will be a free entry, though, so Ammonite is going to be able to submit 2 additional Amiibo if he likes for Season 7. And Group Z, the one we're on right now, is a little more competitive. Dragonium and Aerith are both locked into the finals, but there could be some potential churn here below that. The only thing that's a constant right now is if Nehru loses this match, Poutine has a chance to make a comeback. But I don't know if he would win the tiebreaker against Nehru. He's beaten one other Amiibo, but I don't know which one it is. And Nehru just barely dodging that final smash. Very big for Nehru. She really needed that, especially because she's potentially gonna be. Well, actually, I think as long as she's in the tiebreaker against Poutine, she's not gonna get sent to the Survival League, but she will end up getting sent to the Qualified League for Season 7. Alright, final smash is out. This is Nehru's chance to pull ahead, especially if she can get that KO before she breaks the smash ball. She does break it, and knowing Zelda, she's probably going to immediately use it. Looks like she is. That's going to be a KO. That's only going to put her 47% behind Dragonium, so if she plays efficiently in this last life, she's already halfway there. She could potentially pull ahead and maybe even win this match. And that would be great for her record. Then we wouldn't have to worry about a tiebreaker between her and Poutine. Which I think she would win anyway. Ooh, Dragonium almost getting knocked out at a low percentage there. He's having some trouble getting back on stage, but he's got a good recovery, and he was on the safe side of the water, so it looked like he was fine. Nehru's in KO range, and it looks like Dragonium going to get that win just to make sure that he's #1 in his group. Good try from Nehru, but it looks like she is going to be getting sent back to the qualified league for Season 7. Actually, I think she made it in through the Up and Down tournament. I think she was in the Prize League last season.
Start battle. Dr. Mario. Zelda.
I didn't realize Megalovania was in the the stage music pool for the Ice Climbers level. And it looks like Farm D does it. He beats Aerith, and that's going to put them both in a tiebreaker situation. And between those two, Farm D is going to win that tiebreaker.
Stop battle. Lucas. Death.
All right, for this matchup, it's a pretty important match for Fatness. Not so much for Poutine. I think he's pretty much out. Let me actually check and see who his win against is, though, because if it's against Nehru, this could be the match that keeps him in the in the Grand Prix. It looks like between Poutine and Nehru ended up winning that match. So Poutine is pretty much going to be guaranteed... Oh, great shot from... Oh, no! So, wow, that was... So Poutine getting knocked out of the way, his recovery interrupted by Fatness. And then Fatness went to recover after interrupting Poutine, but his PK Thunder got hit by Poutine on his way back up. So Poutine actually ended up getting that knockout. That was really, really good. And a down air from Poutine's going to be enough to get another KO. So this is not looking good for Fatness. Great couple of KOs from Poutine there. And with Poutine getting that final smash, that might be a very quick game for Fatness. And a 3 stock from Poutine, who is in the bottom of the group, but unfortunately will remain in that bottom position. But that does put a huge wrench into Fatness's plans. And because of that, Fatness will not be able to make it into the finals. Or potentially even the up and down. He might be getting sent straight back to the qualified league just from that one loss.
Battle. Pokemon Trainer. King K. Rool.
And Lawslover versus Gothmog. Both of these Amiibo are going to be 4 and 4. So one of these two is going to move on to potentially the finals, but if not, they could be going into the up and down tournament as well, where the other one is going to be knocked into the qualified league. So this is a very, very high stakes match between the two of these Amiibo. And great combo from Gothmog. Only taking 8% damage on that first stock. Lawslover is going to have to work quite a bit to make a comeback from that one. But it looks like he's doing his best to start, already doing 47%. So Lawslover, not quite as an efficient stock, but still very efficient. And despite Gothmog being getting an entire free stock on that first life, it looks like Lawslover gonna make a comeback, already pretty much caught up on the second stock. And one side B will probably be more than enough to catch up. Well, as I say that, Gothmog getting a pretty decent combo against Lawslover, getting him to 85%. But with Charizard out, you got to watch out for that side B. Even at 62, 72%, that could be enough to get a KO. Ooh, but then Squirtle coming out at 102%. Very dangerous. This is not looking good for Lawslover right now. But if they can break that Smash Ball, that might be just what they need. As long as you don't get knocked out. Ooh, just in range. Gonna get the KO, so even if Lawslover gets knocked out right now with Squirtle, not gonna be a huge deal. At the very least, they'll go into the last stock with an even 0-0. And it looks like Lawslover gonna be coming out on the offensive going into this last life. Gothmog kind of on the back foot. Gothmog had a really good beginning of the season, but ended up taking a few losses later on. And right now at 4 and 4, this could be the loss that ends their run for the season finals. Meanwhile, Lawslover, I believe, will be coming back up from the qualified league. I think they made it through the up and down tournament, and there it is. The side B, Lawslover potentially going into the finals. That's going to depend on Poison Ivy and how they do during their game, and also the tiebreaker. But at the very least, Lawslover's holding a position in at least the up and down tournament, and potentially even the finals.
Blast. King TDD.
And like I said potentially here because Lawslover's chances on making it into the finals are dependent on Poison Ivy losing this match. If Poison Ivy wins, that's going to knock Lawslover out of the running for the finals, and that's going to send her down to the up and down tournament. Potentially staying in the prize league, or potentially getting knocked down to the qualified league. So if you're Lawslover or Gold DXJ, you're going to be rooting against Poison Ivy on this one. However, Poison Ivy Poison Ivy wins this match, that's a guaranteed shot into the finals. Poison Ivy will be going into the Season 6 finals if they win this match. Actually, this is kind of a high-stakes match all around. So Lozlever really wants Poison Ivy to lose this because that will give Lozlever a chance to make it into the finals. Poison Ivy wants to win because that'll be a guaranteed shot to the finals. However, Monsta needs to win this. Oh, great down air. Wasn't even a spike, but still got the KO. But Monsta needs to win this match because that's going to potentially get them a shot at advancing from the into the up and down tournament, depending on how the rest of the Amiibo do. So this is high stakes all around for more than just the two Amiibo here. Monsta doing a pretty good job at making up for that early knockout from Poison Ivy. Still a little bit to go though. At 81%, you're kind of in danger of getting knocked out, especially because we're probably going to be seeing a Smash Ball here any minute. And at 94%, getting hit by a Piranha Plant Final Smash is more or less a guaranteed knockout. And because of the range of that Final Smash that Piranha Plant has as well, there's a pretty low chance of you being able to knock it loose because Poison Ivy would just use it immediately. But it does look like Monsta has that Smash Ball, so this is his chance to pull ahead right now. Is he going to be close enough? Not quite. So that's going to be a waste of a Final Smash. But even though Monsta missed, he's it's not too bad for him because it does mean that Poison Ivy's not going to be able to use that Final Smash. So not all bad for Monsta. Getting hit by his own Gordo from off the screen. Oh, no, that wasn't the Gordo. That was the Patui. That was just a really well-timed Patui from Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy has a Monsta down to the last stock. But Monsta getting him back for that first knockout. Poison Ivy's still quite a bit ahead, but when both Amiibo are on their last stock, you can easily see a turnaround from either side. But Monsta taking a little bit too much damage, starting to get into a pretty dangerous spot. A few more hits, and you run the risk of getting caught on the edge of the stage or even juggled in the air. But Monsta doing the same thing for Poison Ivy. If Poison Ivy's not careful, they're going to give Monsta a chance to catch up, and there we go. Both of them within 10% of each other. But the Smash Ball's out. It might just boil down to whoever can break that ball. Monsta is going to try for his second chance, but he's sending it over to Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy waiting a little bit too long, but they're going to get another shot, but they want that down air. 2 spikes in one game. Poison Ivy going to knock out Gothmog, and that is also going to shut Lozlever out of the finals.
Battle. Begun. Ridley.
Alright, and that is it for Group Z. Going to the finals in no particular order, it's going to be Farm D, Dragonium, Aerith, and Poison Ivy. After that, Lawslover is going to be going into the up and down tournament, but we will have a tiebreaker between Gothmog and Fatness. Then after that, Amonsta and Nehru, and whoever loses that tiebreaker, going to be sent back to the Qualified League for Season 7, and Poutine going to have to try just a little bit harder because he's going all the way back to the Survival League. And great off-stage play from Whole Horse. Going to get that first knockout with Zezus not far behind at 81%. Zezus going to knock Whole Horse over towards that Smash Ball, but Whole Horse looking like they're mostly ignoring it. Zezus, however, looks like they were starting to make a beeline for it, but getting distracted a little bit. They do get the KO, and the Smash Ball is right there, ready for the taking, but they're going to ignore it. There we go. They're going to break it at the very last second. Great shot from Zezus, even at 27%, really close to the edge of the stage, the top of the stage rather. Might be enough to get the KO, but it looks like it's not, but it will put Zezus ahead of Whole Horse. Oh, and Zezus again, getting kind of stuck under the stage. I don't think they were close enough to just go straight through the bottom, so they were trying to make a horizontal recovery towards the edge, but it looks like they aimed it wrong. And he got knocked out for that second stock, but Whole Horse pretty close to getting knocked out himself. So his best chance right now is to just build up as much damage before getting knocked out as he can. And even if he gets knocked out now, 48%, 59% is not something to shake a stick at. And getting a little bit too close to that up smash. But Whole Horse, going into this last stock, already has a really good position against Zezus. And that might be enough for the KO, not quite, but at 111%, you can get a smash attack in pretty much any direction, and you'll be in a great spot. Zezus going a little bit low, but he is able to make his recovery. And there it is, Whole Horse getting the knockout for his 4th win. We'll see if that's going to be enough to make it into the up and down tournament. Oh, actually, no, this is the Sigma group, so I believe Whole Horse... actually, I believe Whole Horse is eliminated.
Stop the battle!
All right, Cowboy and Shroud. Going into this, Shroud and Zezus had a tied record. Zezus, as we saw, lost their match, though. So he's hoping that Shroud loses this one, but starting out, it looks like a... Oh, actually, I take that back. Cowboy going to even that match out, 0-0 going into the second stock. But Whole Horse, even though he was getting eliminated anyway, did manage to shake it up a little bit in this top 4. Cowboy kind of in a position to do the same thing, it looks like. We have two Cowboy aesthetic mini fighters going against Ridley's. And looks like Shroud going for the smash ball. That's probably the correct play here, but he's going to give it to Cowboy, and now Cowboy's got a final smash on Shroud's last stock, and with Shroud using that up smash, it did give, or not up smash, up B, it did give Cowboy a chance to punish it with their final smash, but looks like he's not going to do it. Kind of holding on to it, not sure why, and it is going to cost him. Now Shroud back in the game, only 26% behind, and a great side B, kind of getting Cowboy stuck under the level a little bit. Ooh, almost from Cowboy, but unfortunately he got kind of pulled down from the turtle shell. I'm sorry, if it sounds like there's a bunch of stuff going on behind me, it's because my cat is just going nuts around the house right now. He's like doing laps. And both Amiibo getting kind of stuck under here. They're not quite sure what to do. The water's playing defense for both of them, though. Pretty soon it's not going to protect them, though. Once you get enough velocity, it doesn't matter that there's water there. You're still going to hit the KO zone, and both of them getting really close to it. Looks like Cowboy going to knock Shroud loose, and great shield from Shroud. If he would have gotten hit by that side B, that would have been it. It looks like he's in a position to get hit by another one. He's got to be careful. Oh, using a side B of his own there. Good shot from Shroud. Is that going to be fast enough? And it looks like Cowboy also going to get a win, knocking Zezus and Shroud into a tiebreaker scenario. Got a lot of upsets tonight.
Stop battle. Banjo and Kazooie. Be-Gunner.
Alright, Bluegrass versus Gun Go Burr. We've got a couple walk-off portions on this stage, so it can get pretty dangerous. Bluegrass going for it immediately. Looks like we're going to run out of time there. You don't get a whole lot at the start of this level, but Bluegrass doing a really good few attacks against Gun Go Burr, and starting out 48% to the 24% that Gun Go Burr has. And not laying off anytime soon. Bluegrass starting to get a pretty decent lead. Ooh, but the smash attack coming up just a little bit short, getting outranged by that mean gunner. And actually, this is one of the important tiebreakers because This is Gungo... Whoa. This is a very interesting death there. This is Gungo Burr's chance to make it into the finals. Not only make it into the finals, but they will also beat Bluegrass in a tiebreaker if it comes to that, because they'll have won the head-to-head match. But Bluegrass, despite that unfortunate first KO, they're making a pretty decent comeback, and with that Smash Ball out, it could turn the advantage to either one of these two Amiibo. Bluegrass taking a couple swings, but it's not going to be enough. They're zoning Gungo Burr away from the Smash Ball, but not quite good enough, and at 99%, right on the edge of the stage. Gungo Burr is going to set himself up for a really, really good position going into this last stock for Bluegrass. Got some good egg gunning there. Bluegrass has a gun of his own, and great side B. This actually is a really good play so far from Bluegrass to catch up. They're being really efficient with this with their final stock, and we're going to be going into the walk-off portions. This is Bluegrass's chance to maybe get that KO real quick and then try for another KO. But actually, it looks like Gungo Burr might be the one that gets the KO off the walk-off. And it was a great start to this final life for Bluegrass, but they're having a little bit of trouble. Gungo Burr, ooh, actually knocking Bluegrass back onto the stage. That was a interesting save from Gungo Burr. I don't think it's going to matter for Bluegrass, though. They're looking pretty hurt right now on this last stock, and they've only got, they had three feathers.